Linux equivalent of Windows Registry. What is the Linux equivalent of Windows Registry? If there is no equivalent or similar structure in Linux, how are the things that are done by the Windows Registry handled in Linux?
Linux applications typically store their config in a text-based file specific to the application. Machine-specific configs are typically stored in the /etc directory tree. User-specific settings are typically in the user's home directory and often in hidden files that start with a dot. Use ls to see them.
/proc for kernel-related stuff. /etc for software-related stuff. GNOME config can be considered similar to Windows Registry as well. But since Linux and Windows core philosophies are diametrically different, Linux open and compatible, Windows closed and obstructive, there is no direct parallel. Edit. For those who disagree, here is a bit of history for you. This URL, awesome reading, no matter what your background is.
System-wide settings are located in files in /etc. Per user settings are typically located as hidden files start with A in the user's home directory. For more information about a specific program, see its man page, man program name.
Most applications use text-based configuration files. Usually each program has its own format, although some use XML or JSON. System-wide configuration is kept under /etc. User configuration is usually stored in the user's home directory, in so-called .dot files, file names starting with a dot, use ls-a to display them. To avoid .file creep, recently programs have started keeping their configuration in /.config/ per xdg-based directory specification. Various desktop environments have their own registry like apis, conf, deprecated, and conf/settings, new, in GNOME, xconf in x.